Hey guys, Jason here. Welcome to the Yero YouTube channel. I'm here today to talk to you about a fantastic language option in Australia called Lexis English.
Okay, Jason, welcome. Welcome to Turkey.
Thank you.
We are wondering about you. Could you please introduce yourself? Who are you?
Sure, my name's Jason, based in a city called Brisbane, which is the capital of the lovely state of Queensland, the Sunshine State. But I represent Lexis Group, which we're a large group organisation of English language providers, vocational schools, and also schools in Asia as well, Japan and Korea.
Oh, you have more than one school then. So in which cities or which countries they are located in?
So we have 6 fantastic locations in Australia that Turkish students can choose from. The benefit of our schools is students can travel around Australia and try different states and different cities within Lexis. But if any of your students are looking for an Asia experience in Japan or Korea, we can also offer that as well in two capital cities of South Korea and Japan.
Okay, that's great. So let's talk about in general. Why people should choose Australia for language or like vocational schools? Why is that?
Yeah, great. So Lexis I see as a fantastic option for students from Turkey. They have the opportunity to come and learn the English language in one of the very well recognised schools in Lexis. We have academic programs from Cambridge down to general English or IELTS, and combine that with the work opportunities in Australia at the moment. They see it seems a very good package for anyone looking to visit Australia and enjoy that experience.
Okay, great. I was gonna ask why it's Lexis, but you get it in combined, so I'm not gonna ask that one. So, could I ask what programs you're providing? You said vocational, right?
Sure. So as an English student, you can start in one of our 6 locations around Australia and build your English language experience up from a general English component all the way through to a Cambridge. Or after your general English program, you can move on to one of our professional vocational programs. We have offerings in marketing, project management, business management, leadership. We also have a beauty academy on the lovely Sunshine Coast for any of those students looking for health and beauty programs. There's an excellent option for you there. Yeah.
Okay, so how is it life in Australia?
All right. Look, the way Lexis is and where we're located, it offers a very unique offering for you to come and enjoy Australia. You can be studying in our Sydney campus overlooking the beach with the beautiful beach lifestyle and culture whilst working in a cafe or a bar nearby, and that's a Sydney experience. Or you can go to Western Australia and enjoy the outback. We have beach campuses, we have city campuses, so we have a good variety of options for you. And right now Australia is seeking workers and staff to study and work that combination. So we really look forward to more Turkish students visiting Australia and enjoying that experience.
Great. What about the kangaroos?
Oh, they're everywhere.
Really?
Look, we have some of the best amazing wildlife, and when you come to Australia, you won't be sleeping next to a snake, no, but you can go and visit those snakes and the wallabies and the kangaroos and the koalas. And we, as a school, we do those excursions, so we get you in amongst that and in front of those local animals, no problem.
Great. Experiencing city and wildlife together is great opportunity. So I heard that you have a new location and you are offering some special offers in there. Could you tell me about them, please?
Yeah, absolutely. Noosa is 2 hours north of Brisbane, the capital of Queensland, and it's one of our flagship original Lexis campuses. And it's an international tourist destination, but a fantastic location for a student to experience the real Australia. What we've done for students is we're organising on arrival an interview for your work. So whether that be a job opportunity in one of the restaurants, bars, cafes in Noosa, or a cleaning opportunity in one of the Airbnbs or the hotels, we are going to organise that for any student from Turkey coming to Noosa heads for that experience. So this is very unique. It's an offering for Noosa students only. So I really encourage you to come and enjoy Noosa. Google it, have a look, see what Noosa's about, and I guarantee you are going to have a fantastic experience.
now could you please tell me about your schools in specific? How many classes you have? Like how many people in one class? Or what's the level of their schools? I'm really wondering about them.
Yeah. Okay, so on day one, if you arrive for a general English course, you can expect to be tested for your level and then allocated into a class accordingly. We have a nice orientation and welcome for all new students. From there, you get placed in your class and then depending on the location, so some of our schools in Sydney, Brisbane and Perth have morning classes from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. or evening classes from 5 to 9:30. So you can choose that option if you decide, I want to work during the day and study at night, or I want to study during the day and work at night. You have those options. That is in Sydney, Brisbane and Perth. If you're looking for a more academic program, then we are a Cambridge test centre, which means we deliver the preparation course and the examination for the FCE, CAE and the CPE programs in Cambridge. They are our academic programs. They are fantastic for developing vocabulary and grammar for work purposes. So those programs are very well recognised in Lexis and many European students choose these courses for that reason. If you're looking for higher education or further migration, then we run our IELTS academic program and that's fantastic as a pathway into further education as well.
As we know, Lexis are taking a lot of students all around the world, but we are wondering which countries are mostly preferring that.
Sure. So because of our locations and our options for students, Lexis receives students from all around the world. Our population for student cohort population make up of about 35% European students. So that's a Spanish, Italian, Swiss, French, German, Eastern Europe as well. And then about 30% Latin America. So your Brazilians, your Colombians, Chileans, Argentinian, Mexican and Uruguay. Okay. And then our Asia student population sits around about 20%, and that's from Japan, South Korea and Thailand. Now that's a very good mix. You'll find that mix in the classrooms where our average class sizes are around 14 students per class, and you'll experience a number of nationalities within that class.
So what about jobs? Are you helping your students to find a job?
Yeah, great question, and one that is very important as a student coming to Australia. We run workshops once a week where we identify how to present your resume to an employer. If you need to set up your tax file number, bank accounts, all that stuff is done in our workshop. But at the moment in Australia, many businesses are crying out for workers and students to work in their businesses. So as I mentioned before, Noosa, we're offering a job interview in week 1, okay, for job placement. There is high demand for work in Australia, and anyone on a student visa is eligible for full-time work while they study, which is fantastic at the moment for anyone.
Oh, full-time.
Yep.
It's a great opportunity,
yep.
You're right.
What kind of jobs do students do?
Yep.
Okay, could you tell me more specific about it? What kind of jobs students can find?
Look, with Lexis, we're a combined school in our beach locations, tourism locations, and our city locations. Most students will enter work in hospitality. They can do Uber driving, food delivery, cafes, retail. You can also, if you decide you want to work in a more labour physical role, you can work during the day and study at night. So there's lots of labour opportunities as well. But yeah, there's a variety of work and a variety of businesses now looking for students to support their businesses. So yeah.
Okay, what about the wages, like hourly wages? Could you tell me about that?
Yeah, great. So you can expect, depending on the role that you do, we have what's called minimum wage, which sits at about $21 per hour. However, if you're, depending on the industry you're working in and depending on the business you work for, you can expect additional tips. So, for example, I know students in our beach locations who work at some of the European restaurants, and in those locations, you have very wealthy people who are spending lots of money in the restaurants, and they always tip on top of their meals. So you normally get a pool of tips shared with the staff, and that's a great way to build that salary and that hourly rate up. So anything from $21 up from there.
Okay, great. So if they work there, they can meet their daily life expenses.
Absolutely.
Okay, last question then. Do you have any advice for Turkish students who wants to join Lexis schools in Australia?
Yes, absolutely, and this is an interesting question and a good one because of our network in Australia of 6 schools. I really encourage a Turkish student to get on a plane, come and visit one of our regional locations, come and visit the beach in Nusa or Byron Bay, and then explore, get the locals, see the locals, meet the locals, and also enjoy the classroom environment. That's what I want to see. You experience the real Australia by coming to one of our smaller locations. Don't just go to Sydney because everybody goes to Sydney. Try something different.
Explore the country, huh?
Yes, absolutely.
It was very nice to meeting and talking with you.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you for sharing your ideas and information with us. Thank you.
Pleasure. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for joining me today on the Yero YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Enjoy the video. Ciao.